We are back on the Morning Brew with friends, and I love this. You know, guys, we were going to have the fire chief check out this magic box we've got over here. Make sure it's safe for the studio. We weren't sure because this thing just showed up. But I love this. We have Michael St. Leon and Adrian Banuelos in this morning, and I love this. And one of you is a magician, and one of you is an illusionist, and I'm forgetting which is which already.
So I'm the magician.
And you're the illusionist.
The illusionist, right.
And what is the difference? I kind of think of them as the same thing, but...
Well, the main difference is that just the amount of people that you're performing in front of and the types of illusions you're doing. We're both really magicians, but the main difference is if you start going to a grander scale, you start calling yourself an illusionist.
Because you do more close-up magic.
That's right.
And that's the kind of thing, card tricks, the sleight of hand kind of thing up close is
That's
more
right.
of a magician's thing, whereas giant things with boxes and lovely assistants like we have this morning
Exactly.
That's more of an illusionist thing.
Yeah, that's correct. There's not a good clean definition between the two, but generally I think of it as if it's a large trick. An illusion is a larger trick that if you need somebody else involved to do the trick, then it's
Right.
more like an illusion. If you float somebody in the air, saw someone in half, that's an illusion. If you're doing card magic, coin magic, stuff like that, that's more a magic trick, right?
So how do you guys get involved in this? I mean, it's not the kind of thing that like, do you grow up and say, I'm going to become a magician?
No, I think it just kind of happens.
Really?
You know, you start getting interested in puzzles and trying to figure out things and I mean that's what attracted
How the
me to
grander
magic.
thing works behind it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
what brought you to that? Is that one of those things that you were just a kid and you were always fiddling with things, trying to figure out how they worked? And
well, I love the idea that anything is possible.
Right.
If you thought of it and you work hard enough at it, you can make it happen. And so that was the biggest thing that got me into magic.
So does it take, like I've seen guys do card tricks. I fail myself, but
That's why I do illusions, basically,
Right.
because I'm not real good at cards.
Because you watch these guys do the card tricks, right? And all of a sudden their hands are just gone or something has just disappeared. How do you basically learn the motor skills to do that? Just hours and hours of practice or what? Do you sit there and like you're watching TV and just practice your card tricks all night? How does it?
Practice, mentors, and books. So read, find someone who knows what they're doing, learn from them. They'll, tell you what you're doing wrong,
Right.
and then just practice over and over and over again.
And then find some gullible people that you can try them out on?
And then, yeah.
I love that. And what about illusions? I mean, these things, seen magic shows, it's very cool. And how do you even learn to do stuff with these stuff like magic boxes and all of that? I mean, it's not something
It's not as straightforward. You just kind of. I graduated towards the stage because I've been involved in theater and stuff like that, and so that's my love. That's what bit me is stage magic, and you just watch and learn. Anytime there was I grew up with Doug Henning and David Copperfield on TV.
Oh, of course, yeah, some of the greats, right?
Would always watch those specials when they came on. In high school, I decided to enter the talent show. And so I did my first illusion in high school, and I built.
What was it? Was it like levitating somebody, sawing someone in half?
I did levitate somebody in high school, and I built an illusion called a tip-over trunk. And there's actually a tip-over trunk in our upcoming show.
Very cool.
It's amazing how it's gone full circle. But
Awesome, awesome. Well, why don't you pull out the deck of cards here? 'Cause I know you wanted to show us some of the magic here. I love this.
Actually, I have a packet of cards. We're going to keep it simple.
That makes it easy.
And nice and small.
For the morning brew, the simpler you can make it.
The simpler, the better, right? So I actually have 4 cards face down between 2 jokers, right?
Okay.
So the 4 cards are the queens.
We get a total of 6 cards here.
We have a total of 6 cards. But we have the 4 queens face down. And I have them face down because I don't really want to influence you to pick any one of them.
Okay.
Okay, so in your mind, just think of one of the 4 queens.
I've got it. Should I tell the camera?
You got it? Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. We'll reveal it in a moment. But what I want you to do is point to one of the cards that is not the queen you're thinking of. We're going to eliminate that card.
I'll take this one.
This one right here?
The far edge.
So we'll place this one right here on the table.
Okay.
The next one.
That is not
that
the
is
card?
not the card we are thinking of. that one here. We'll place that here. And last but not least, this is the most important one. The card that you were
50-50.
not
But I think it's really on you, not on me, right?
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
So this one, this is not the card we're thinking of?
Not the card we're thinking of.
Okay, so I'm going to give you one chance to switch this card with any one of these three.
Okay.
Which, do you want to keep this card that we ended up with?
I'm liking that one. I think it
liking
looks
this one?
good.
Okay.
You know, I got to feel, yes.
All right, let's see.
Should I tell the camera which one I was thinking
so go
of?
ahead. Let's see.
I wanted the Queen of Hearts
Uh-huh.
because it was the first suit that came to mind.
Okay, so we want to stick with the Queen of Hearts?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll stick with it. I just want to show you real quick, though. I only have 3 cards in my hand.
All right.
Right?
2 jokers.
2 jokers. I hope this is right.
Oh, no. That's amazing.
The Queen of Hearts. I'm so
So,
glad
no,
you
I
chose
wanna-
that, Dan. I'm so glad
'cause
you
are
chose
those-
that because that was the only queen I had.
That's amazing. That is cool. I love that.
So thank you for
Thank
choosing
you.
that.
Right. I should have just said Queen of. I thought about changing it at the last second, but I'm glad I did. That is
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm glad you didn't either.
So how do you learn it? How long does it take for you to learn this? Like to figure this out and get yourself telepathically linked to my brain? I mean, that's the hard part. Do you have to wear a
long
tinfoil
time.
hat at night to like?
Well, when I first started doing magic, I treated it like a full-time job.
Yeah.
So like 40 hours a week, I'm either studying, practicing, or hanging around other magicians better than myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Who is the best at this today? And who should we look for? Like if we had to look up a clip of somebody other than you on the internet.
if you're looking into card magic, I say one of the greats is Di Vernon. Go on back many years ago. He was one
And
of
look
the
up some of
greats.
his clips.
Look up some of his clips.
love it.
Right now, currently, Sean Farquhar's the world champion in card magic.
Perfect.
And he's also the president of the International Brotherhood of Magicians.
Excellent. And then we have an illusion, too. This is great, because I've been dying to see what's in this box all morning.
okay. Well, let's
this
take a look.
thing is really... Does it take everybody's help here?
Yeah, actually it does. So, we're doing our show July 10th and 11th here in Albuquerque, but we're actually wanting to take the show on the road, like to Tucson and things like that. So we've been very busy building cases for all the props and the illusions. And we finished this case for one of my illusions, so we were able to bring it to the studio today. So,
You know, Michael, it's interesting that you say that you built cases for the illusions because I haven't seen any of the cases.
oh, well, that's because during the show we keep the cases inside the illusions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you have a case for the something in the something? It's supposed to be a case for.
Oh, well, that's the best case scenario.
Oh.
Actually, the reason is a lot of theaters are pretty small, not a lot of room backstage. So in order to save room, we actually learned how to keep the cases inside the illusions. You know, maybe I should just show you. Adrian,
Yeah.
you want to help me with the lid here?
Sure.
What's in the box? Well, it's another box. It's one of my beautiful illusions. Aaron, would you help me take this out, please? Great. Okay, now Adrian, if you'll put the lid on for me.
You got it?
Great. This is one of my illusions. Now, there's actually a secret to keeping the cases inside the illusions. Straighten these out here. Great. And the secret is the cases and the illusions, well, they have to be exactly the same size.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And here's the case right here that we just finished. Now, Adrian, if you take the lid off the illusion, well, I'll show you how this all works.
Okay.
As you can see, the case, well, it fits right down inside. There you go.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And if you want to see what this illusion does, you'll have to come to our show July 10th and 11th in the National Hispanic Cultural Center.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. I love it. I love it. How did you get the one? Yeah, just getting the one box to go in. That's genius. And you build all this stuff yourself?
I do.
Awesome.
I built that one, yeah.
We'll be back in a couple of seconds. We'll magically turn the lights on, and we'll see what happens on the Morning Brew with Friends.